Whoa, whoa, what's up? Just kind of want to. I already got a video uploading the Jordan Matthews release. A little bit of a little bit of good news on Greg Ward and how the wide receiver core is looking going forward with these games coming up. Just kind of want to go over some things with that, see how we're doing with everything else. I'm looking pretty. It's looking pretty good. The the schedule is easy, but our team is very up and down with this offense not producing at a high level. Not really seeing too much from it. Um, Defense has actually been playing very good, regardless if we had a few bad plays the other day. It does not matter because if our defense is making plenty of stops, we only got scored on 17 points. We could have beat the Patriots. We could have beaten the Seahawks. I had a feeling we were going to lose both of these games, but unfortunately, this offense has not produced at a high level. And unfortunately, these receivers, we had no Nelly, no Alshon Jeffrey, no Lane Johnson. Brandon Brooks left with an illness, and it hasn't really looked too damn good at all. So it's not looking good, period. Let's say hi to some people in the chat. What's going on, Eddie? What's going on, Zymir? Uh, Kevin, what's up? Lethal, what's up? No Fly Zone, what's up? Ronald Duncan, what's going on, bro? So I'm gonna probably just talk a little bit and then I'll read some of your comments, guys. We have, we have a pretty easy schedule going coming up. Got the Dolphins next week, have the Giants twice, the Redskins, and then have the Cowboys. So really, with the Cowboys losing to the Patriots, which I didn't think Tom Brady was going to play or whatnot. He had this elbow. What was going on with that? They still have the Rams. They still got the Bears. They still got us. I'm not really feeling too good about our game against them just because how could we feel good about any game? And I have a feeling that it looks easy going down the road right now. Looking down the road, it looks pretty damn easy. But when you think about it, I have a feeling that the Eagles will screw up one of these damn games. And I hope they don't. But I have a feeling that we'll lose to the Redskins or we'll lose one game to the Giants. There's going to be another loss somewhere that could actually happen. But if they can get their shit together, which we've been saying that the past few weeks, it's just been absolutely friggin' insane. It's been absolutely insane. The Jordan Matthews release, I'm uploading a video right now, so you guys could check that out when it does come out. But I am not feeling too well about this receiver core going forward, especially into next year. Okay, I'm gonna have some videos coming out. I don't want Nelson Aguilar back. Alshon Jeffrey is very up in the air for me. I just feel like maybe we can just go another direction. Maybe I think. Because JJ Arcega-Whiteside, could he be ready? Could he get some reps with Carson Wentz in the offseason and go crazy this offseason? Because I know Carson Wentz, there's never an offseason for him. He will, try to get chemistry with some of these guys. Extending Zach Ertz. I don't even know if I even want that. I think we should really get some compensation. I think the Philadelphia Eagles need to stop emotionally holding on to players. It's just to the point where they're not treating it like a business or treating it like a family too much. To an extent, you can. But Deshaun Jackson, I am glad. I'm fine with having him, but I do want another receiver regardless of what's going to happen with this whole entire wide receiver core. But down the road, with you should get some compensation for some of these players that you do have. It's very up in the air for me. I think that maybe we can get a little bit better at some positions. I would really like, Malcolm Jenkins is 32 years old, so I don't even know if giving him more money is really going to make anything better with him. Rodney McLeod is going to be a free agent. Restructured Rodney McLeod to a 1-year deal, so he will be probably gone. It might be a little bit of a mess. So I would like a stud linebacker. We haven't had a stud linebacker in so damn long. Nigel Bradham, he just needs to go. He's just getting old. He can't stay healthy. He just needs to go. I like Nathan Gary. I like Camu. Camu is actually going to be a free agent too. So if we can actually sign him, he's not going to get big linebacker money. Not from us. He's not. He's not getting $20 million a year, $22 million a year, just like Jordan Hicks got with Arizona. So I just miss having young receivers that want to ball out. And I just feel like that after this Super Bowl that we did have, in 17. I just feel like some of these receivers are just, Nelly. I'm not liking what he's done. He's too up and down to be a starting receiver. As a starting receiver in the National Football League, you cannot be having up and down years, down, down, up, down, down. You can't be doing that. So I expect Nelson Aguilar not to be around. Alshon Jeffrey is up in the air for me. I don't know what's been going on with him. I know he's been injured, but a lot of people are against letting him leave. He's got a lot of money with this team right now, and if he's just not going to produce and not do anything, I wouldn't even mind trading him. I mean, I want some fresh meat on this team. I really do. I want some fresh meat on this team. And honestly, getting rid of Zach Ertz I wouldn't even care about that either. I think Dallas Goedert's ready to be I think Zach Ertz has the route running, but he has he's better route running, but Dallas Goedert can outrun defenses. Dallas Goedert, he has a little bit of a fumble issue, unfortunately, because he's fumbled the ball a few times. But other than that, Dallas Goedert is he's got the size, he's got longer arms, bigger hands, could do a lot more for you. I think the offensive line is set. I think that Brandon Brooks deal was very good. Lane Johnson, they'd probably extend him, which I don't mind. Andre Dillard at left tackle, which is fantastic because Andre Dillard has blocked some really good players. He's gone against Khalil Mack and Everson Griffin, you name it. He's done actually a pretty good job. And have Vaitai be the swing tackle, which would probably be a better thing. Or Jordan Mailata is probably, I don't know what's going on with him. I know he's hurt or whatnot, whatever's going on with that. But the running back situation, that's where I'm going to be questioning this team a little bit too, because I really do want Jordan Howard to get that extension, whether it's a 3-4 year deal. Which would be nice because, if you get him to a 3-4 year deal and then by that time you pay Miles Sanders, you let Jordan Howard go and hopefully we're good at that point. So that's what I'm kind of counting on. Jay Ajayi, they have the clause with his contract that if another team does offer him a contract after this year, then the Eagles either have to match that with Jay Ajayi's contract or top it, to keep him on the roster. Jay Ajayi only had a few snaps yesterday. It didn't look too fantastic. He had a few snaps, nothing crazy, nothing great, nothing, he didn't really look explosive. It's his first game back, so I'm not expecting much from him even this year because, even though, he hasn't got the snaps, he can work out as much as he wants all offseason when you're, getting off an injury. Any player can. But if you don't get the snaps in a game, it's not the same. But as long as he's healthy and he's looking good, he's healthy and he's in there and he's doing his thing, it is what it is. I really like, for right now, I think, the whole thing with Carson Wentz. Okay, so let me tell you let me tell you something. So we have Carson Wentz threw the ball 45 times yesterday within 15 yards or less. He threw the ball 45 times, 15 yards or less. It's a problem. He threw some really horrible passes, even like these little 3 to 5 yard passes. One to Miles Sanders went right over his head. And it is what it is. But I don't have the Eagles, really. I would like them to win the rest of these games, but at the same time, I'm just, I'm worried. I'm just a little worried right now. I don't know. We're gonna see. We're going to see what happens at this point. But, the Eagles just need to get their shit together and I look like a football team because, honestly, I think that, I'll just name some of the – I forgot one more position, but I'll have to name some of the guys that we do have to get rid of. So let me go to the cornerback position. Cornerback position, you really just have to Ronald Darby. I don't know. I have a feeling that the Eagles are going to re-sign one of these corners next year. I have a feeling that either Jalen Mills – I don't think Ronald Darby will be here. I think Jalen Mills will be here. If Jim Schwartz is here, I think Jalen Mills will be here for another year. I think they'll sign him to like a 1-year deal. I don't know if Mills is looking for some big money because that's not going to happen. We all know that's not going to happen. But fortunately for us, Jalen Mills has actually played really well. He really has played well. He's played probably his best year of football since he's been with the Philadelphia Eagles and drafted. What was he, a 7th-round pick from LSU? So, I mean, at this point, it's just, we need to bring in fresh meat. We need to bring in a new corner. We either need to get a top corner next year, or we need to go get one of those top deep threats or next year. Because honestly, I think JJ Arcega-Whiteside could do some really good things if Carson works with him in the whole offseason. And they just need to get someone behind Deshaun Jackson. Or they can literally put a deep threat in the slot. or someone that's really fast, put him in the slot and kind of work him in. And then when he's ready to play outside, once Deshaun Jackson is gone, Deshaun Jackson will probably be here for another year or two, and then he's probably going to be gone. So Jalen Mills, I can't really talk shit about him because he's really looked really good, really good. Tight in coverage, not getting blown out by 60, 70-yard passes. There has been some mistakes in the back end with the safeties and the communication with the corners on a few deep routes by some offenses that we have blew some big yards. But as of right now, I think that we can, try to do something. With that and try to, get some compensation, honestly. For Zach Ertz, you could probably get a first-round pick and then some for this coming draft. But I just have the feeling, the Eagles need this is probably the worst year of coaching. This is the worst year of, this is a bad year for, not the worst year, but a bad year for coaching. This is a bad year for, just the Eagles with the personnel. Howie Roseman has done a really bad job. He's done, I don't know. He needs to do something. A free agency next year. I'm not really seeing. I'm seeing some depth moves. I'm seeing some depth moves like later on in free agency. The guys that are going to be sitting behind because that's what Howie does. I see a lot of depth moves, but I don't know if the Eagles go out. I mean, this is such a heavy wide receiver class in this draft. I can't wait to actually put my hands on this draft this year. I'm actually really excited. You're going to see a lot of receiver videos this coming year for free, especially for the draft. So I can't wait to actually do those and interpret what's going on with some of these guys. So I'm actually really happy about that. But at this point, I actually really like this wide receiver class going in. I don't even know if getting Robbie Anderson and paying him big money is really going to be a huge deal. I don't know if we should even do that, to be honest with you. I want some fresh fucking meat in the building. I want some new guys to come in, get their hands on the football, and want to win a championship. I want guys in here that have not won the Super Bowl that are hungry for a damn Super Bowl. I want a team that is going to come and be hungry for a Super Bowl, because right now I just do not think I just don't think that this team is hungry, and they have not shown it. And they look lazy. Nelson has been bitter. Alshon has just I don't know what we're trying to find out what's going on behind the scenes with Alshon Jeffrey, but it's just not going well. And I honestly don't know what's going to. I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out, but. We're going to figure out, the next few weeks, and the Eagles need to figure out, I don't even know if this team doesn't even have really an identity, and I thought they did. I thought if Deshaun Jackson got a surgery earlier in the year, maybe with Deshaun Jackson on the field, the whole offense changes by a mile, day and night. It's a totally different offense. Because guys will get open, especially Zach Ertz. I mean, Zach Ertz will get more. And guess who had the most receptions, most yards yesterday? And it was Zach Ertz, as usual, because he's just the most reliable guy to throw to, unfortunately. And another thing I want to mention, Greg Ward. Holy shit. We actually saw Greg Ward do some good things yesterday. I was really happy with Greg Ward. I really was. I was happy with the way he actually – I rewatched some video on him this morning. And I really saw some good things from him. He always got a first step on the DB. He looked like he was very light on his feet. And there was a point where you had Greg Ward on the right side. He ran a go route and he went past it and he beat his DB. And there was a safety all the way in the back, but Carson could have thrown the ball and got some nice chunky yards there. But unfortunately, he threw it to J.J. Arcega-Whiteside on the left side in double coverage and ended up in a pick. So it's been it's just been a roller coaster ride. It's just been something that's I'm a Wentz fan. Unfortunately, I know everyone hates Wentz right now. I know a lot is on him right now, but it's more than just Wentz. It's literally the receivers. It's Wentz trying to make a play, and it's Wentz being panicky and too much when he's in the pocket. I've seen it. I've seen him panic, and it's not good. He throws very inaccurate footballs. He had a really bad. He sucked. He sucked. I did not give him a pass at all. I don't give him a pass easily, trust me, because honestly, recently, throughout this season, he hasn't really actually played bad whatsoever. The receivers are dropping balls, but when Carson Wentz has a bad game, you kind of see. You kind of see what's going on with that. It's just like I don't even care. Honestly, after these games that we have been losing, I haven't been looking at other people's videos. I haven't been looking at other people's videos. I haven't been looking at the other YouTubers on YouTube, that represent the Eagles. I haven't been watching anybody because I don't want to hear the bullshit about Wentz. I don't really want to hear anything about anything, really. I kind of want to just take it with my own point of view, take it with my own opinion, and really go forward with it, with everything that's going on. This is something that, that just needs to get fixed. I don't think that this team is I don't think that this team is ready for another Super Bowl yet. I think, I think it's literally just, I don't even know. And if Doug doesn't do anything the next few years, I don't even know if Doug is going to be the head coach of this football team anymore. Honestly, it's hard. You can literally get rid of probably this whole front office, to be honest with you. I know, Taylor, the quarterback coach, needs to go. Mike Rowe needs to go. Deuce Staley, I don't even know, like, do they need to bring in another running back coach? Is he putting in the right guys in the backfield? I don't know. Press Taylor, the quarterback coach, Mike Rowe. It's just, Jim Schwartz is I think we got mad at Jim Schwartz earlier in the season, but with Jim Schwartz, the thing with Jim Schwartz that impresses me a lot is that when he's given guys Jim Schwartz knows their strengths and weaknesses, whether you get a corner that we don't know, he makes it work. Okay. He makes it work. Okay. Like during the Patriots game when Avonte Maddox got a little bit banged up, they put Rudy Ford in the nickel and he actually didn't play bad at all. So whatever Jim Schwartz is given, he makes it work because he's a very good defensive coach. Now, I know we all wanted his head earlier in the season. We all wanted Jim Schwartz's head, but at the same time, he's using whatever he has. And we had no corners. Jalen Mills was out. Cravon LeBlanc still not back. Cravon LeBlanc still not back, guys. That's another piece to the puzzle, this secondary that we haven't got back. But honestly, I don't even care. There's a lot of guys that have to get fired. They have to bring in some fresh meat. Offensive coordinator is going to be very important. That's going to be the one position where, the one position where we really need to see. I'm hearing Jason Garrett's name coming up. Jason Garrett could be fired from the Cowboys as head coach. Because Jason Garrett was a very good offensive coordinator. John Gruden's another guy. Was the Redskins head coach. He's another guy that's a very good offensive guru. I have no problem with Doug calling the plays, but I mean, when you have a linebacker in KJ Wright, that's like, hey, we know what play that the Eagles are doing during the Seahawks game. They literally know, what are we doing? All we're doing is using our fucking tight ends. That's all we're using right now. That's all we're using. We're using our tight end screens. I mean, it's just absolutely insane what they're just doing. Like, it's all about the tight ends because the tight ends are more reliable than the wide receivers. I mean, we all know that. And that's just something we can't do. We have to spread the ball around. You're going to win football games by spreading the ball around. We cannot be just throwing to tight ends the whole entire game. But the problem is we don't have the personnel to win football games with these receivers. Unfortunately, it's not something that I want. But at the same time, it's just something that, we just have to deal with. And unfortunately, maybe, should the Eagles tank the season? I don't even know at this point. I mean, should the Eagles just get a good pick this year? I don't even know. I don't want to lose, but at the same time, like, I don't know what else to do because I'm not going to rant. I can't be flipping out every damn week over this damn team to state the obvious. What we all know is the damn obvious, which is this offense. This defense gave up a couple plays, but what do you expect? I mean, they're holding it down. They held the Seahawks didn't play a good game. Period. They did not play a good game whatsoever. Okay. We literally just have to fight for what we could do for yards. And unfortunately, Jordan Howard needs to come back. There's just so much this is going to be a very busy offseason for the Eagles. If I see Mike Rowe even still with the Eagles next year, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a huge problem. Okay, so if you remember If you remember in 2015 with Chip Kelly, when we faced the Buccaneers, remember, I think it was Quan Alexander, the linebacker at the time for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, said that we were running the same plays. It was easy to see us running the same plays because Chip Kelly ran the same plays 5 times during that game, which was embarrassing. We lost by like 4 or 5 touchdowns. They killed us. That was pretty much the ending of Chip Kelly right there. Those last few games against the Miami Dolphins and the Tampa Bay Bucks, and it was pretty much it after that. But this is the same thing. And I know when, and it's funny because when I watch them, I know when they're running the ball. I know when they're they make everything look so obvious. They make everything so obvious on offense. Like when they're at the goal line, they run stupid plays. Like why are you running an halfback toss with, like stupid stuff like that. Like when they had Jordan Howard, even a few games ago, they didn't put Jordan Howard. It was like 3rd and 2, and they put Miles Sanders in. Don't put Miles Sanders in on 3rd and 2. Put fucking Jordan Howard in, and I'd run him right up the fucking middle. He's guaranteed to get those yards and get the first down. But you want to run a stupid like halfback screen or something stupid at with 2 yards. It makes no sense. As an offensive coordinator, you are literally trying to, you're literally trying to scope out the defense. You're literally going by personnel who everybody's facing from this offensive standpoint, and you need to create goals to get your players in good positions to win football games. And Mike Rowe can't do that. He just can't do that. I knew it was a bad idea as soon as he got signed. I said, this is going to be bad. I mean, then we're like, well, Deuce Staley should have got the job, but who knows what Deuce would have done at OC? I don't even know, because I know Deuce was going for a head coaching job. Jim Schwartz was going for a head coaching job. I was surprised we even kept Jim Schwartz. I was surprised that he didn't go anywhere. I don't even know if Jim Schwartz is going to be a head coach anywhere else, to be honest with you. So it is just fucking crazy. It is. It's crazy. And I was talking to Philly Jim the other day about all this, and we just got to roll with the punches and just keep going. I mean, that's it. We just got to support our team and roll with the punches and just hope to God that, this offense could just get into a rhythm, because there's no rhythm with this offense. I mean, why is it that when a receiver makes a good catch, he goes to the sideline? J.J. Arcega-Whiteside during not this week's game, last week's game, and he catches that, Carson's on the 1 yard line, throws a 30-something yard pass to J.J. Arcega-Whiteside for a first down, and then he runs to the sideline. Like, I don't get that. I don't get why they did that. Shelton Gibson was another guy. He's on the Browns practice squad right now. I don't know why, they never gave him a chance. They really didn't give him too much of a chance, to be honest with you. They really didn't. And we got rid of some deep threats. We got rid of some guys with speed, and I don't know why. The Eagles have some favorites with these veterans over young players. I mean, why the hell did you take Andre Dillard and move him at right tackle for a week? Why? What was the point? Just because he practices at right tackle all week, it doesn't mean he's going to be playing good at right tackle. I knew that was a huge mistake. If that was the case, they should have at least put him at left. They should have at least tried to cross-train him before the season started. They should have tried to do something. It's just crazy. It really is. It's just, I don't know. It's just not good. It's not good right now. So I'm up and down with this team right now. I don't give a crap what people think about Carson Wentz. I really don't give a shit. It's just a huge letdown. The season's just a huge letdown. It is. And so much hype, and it's crazy. We shouldn't be dealing with this right now. After that Super Bowl, we shouldn't have been dealing with this at all. You got to have your coaches in the right positions. I mean, this is bad. So Doug has got to stop being friendly with people. He's got to start getting some guys that are in. Any coordinator would be better than Mike Rowe right now. Any court. You know why? Because anyone else has experience. I hate like a positional coach gets an OC job, which makes no sense. I can see a head coach dropping down to an OC, or an OC becoming a head coach that has a lot of years on his belt. But to have a guy like Mike Rowe that was fired from the University of Virginia by his own father for calling the plays in college, and stuff like that. I know we hear the story all the time because that just makes it what it is. And then last week he said, for this game that we just had against the Seahawks, he said that we're going to work harder this week than we did last week. Why we're not working hard at all, period? Why is it sounding like we're not, I don't even know at this point, And then I watched the Cowboys. I was like a few minutes to the fourth quarter, and they looked horrible as well. The Cowboys looked hard. This NFC East ain't looking good. Period. Just not. They're not. I don't see even the Cowboys make it. Even if we make it into the playoffs, we're a one and done. Cowboys make it, they're a one and done. Like you could tell, like you look at the Cowboys and the Patriots that played last night. The Cowboys actually have better personnel, but the problem is the Patriots have better coaching, unfortunately, and that's where it really makes a huge difference. It really is. It's just I'm not just saying it because they're the Cowboys. I'm saying it because literally Cowboys have a lot of good personnel on that football team. They do, but when it comes against the Patriots don't have as much good personnel, but the coaching is great, and that's where it makes a huge difference. So a lot of changes could be made. This whole NFC East is turning around a little bit with the Giants trying to find their identity, or what are they doing? Is Daniel Jones the answer? And then with the Redskins, I mean, they don't even have, Dwayne Haskins looks horrible. I think he's not going to do anything, period. I don't think he has no talent, nothing. They need to go after another quarterback regardless. The Cowboys need better coaching, and they need to see if they're going to pay Dak and pay Amari. Is Byron Jones going to stay as a corner in Dallas? Or it's just it is what it is, and the Eagles are all over the place. The Eagles have talent like crazy, and for some reason we just don't have the coaching. Unfortunately, we have talent. I mean, not now. We don't have talent receiver anymore, but it is what it is. So. 1 minute. Sorry, I just talked for like 26 minutes straight. So let's go to the comments here. Requires good bad games. Cowboy X Factor says quarterbacks have good and bad games. Besides, you can't blame just one person. Oh no, 100% you can't. I mean, you really can't. And I think people just hate Wentz. I think Nick Foles winning the Super Bowl screwed a lot of things up, and it really put a stamp on this team because who won the first Super Bowl for the Philadelphia Eagles? Nick Foles, and unfortunately Carson Wentz has got to live up to that. And everyone's saying that put in Nick Foles. If we had Nick Foles, we would have won the game. I mean, you have no fucking idea because Nick Foles probably would have got sacked 12 fucking times in this game that we just had because Nick Foles can extend plays, but not like Carson Wentz, regardless of what's going on. So. Bacon says extend Howard. I agree 100%. Cowboy Expert says EDP. He's talking to EDP. He said Greg Ward made Philly Eagles Day goodbye to Jordan Matthews. Makes me wonder why they did not promote him sooner. Well, Cowboy X Factor. He's been on this team. He's been off on. He went to the AAF. He was actually a receiver of the AAF. He came back when it went downhill, and we signed him. And I've always wanted him to play. Always have. Hard worker, and always wanted him to play. And he got separation, a lot of separation. Carson, could have threw a few more passes to him, but unfortunately it just didn't happen. It is what it is. Philly Jim says, with the exception of Doug, the time has come to clean out the trash. Yeah, it is. I think we just need new. I just think we need. I'm not saying clean house, but they need to just let go of some guys and bring in some fresh meat and bring in some guys that are going to make plays that are hungry to win Super Bowls. So I really like Greg Ward. Everyone's very happy with him. I really want him to play more. Lethal Talent says Schwartz is coming through when he has his tools to work with. He's a great defensive coordinator. I think that's very true. I really think because whatever you give him, he makes it work because he knows the strengths and weaknesses of all his defensive players, and he can do a really good job. So I really can't complain about what they could do, what they can't do. But I hope Jim Schwartz does stay. I hope he does. I'm happy with Jim Schwartz, to be honest. And this is with not having Craven LeBlanc in the secondary. Malik Jackson was the biggest free agent that we did sign this year, and next to Fletcher Cox, and we've kind of lost that. I know we lost the depth a little bit. I think Hassan Ridgeway has been a very good depth defensive tackle. I think it's been absolutely amazing with Hassan Ridgeway has played really well. He has as a depth guy, not a starter, but depth is very nice. And then you bring Malik Jackson back. It's a really good starting. The middle is untouchable. Unfortunately, the first game he's out. He gets hurt and he's out for the whole year, which really does suck. Cowboy X-Factor says, Joey says 72 coming off my perspective. I repeat, you do not want Jason Garrett to be Philly Eagles. Probably not. It probably won't happen, most likely. I mean, I'm just saying that because he was a good coordinator when he was, till he got his promotion. But I'm just saying he was a good coordinator. I'm not saying if he's going to be a good coordinator now. I don't know. Bacon says, if we get Howard, we're back. We're winning out. Howard has been a very good piece of this backfield, a nice complementary piece to Miles Sanders. Ran for 63 yards the other day. He ran 63 yards, and he's finding his rhythm. His feet look good. He's shaking off guys. He's got a nice juke move. He's playing pretty damn well. Can't really complain about him at all. You live on PS4? No. Darrell. Philly Jim says Doug is in the hot seat for 2020. He could be. He could be. If this team doesn't even make the playoffs, he could be. Let's see here. I miss Paul Turner. Paul Turner. Well, I wonder what he's doing. I wonder what he's doing so far with his career. I wonder if he's even in the NFL still. If you guys haven't, guys, so subscribe to the Read and React show. Me and Jim have been trying to build it up. We haven't really. I think we did one live stream on it, but we're trying to build it up a little bit to get a nice crowd in there. I don't know at what sub count it's at right now. I haven't checked it in a while. So if you guys could subscribe to that, I really do appreciate it because we want to really start doing stuff on there together once the off season comes and everything starts going good. So. Legal Town says, I expected Wentz to be hated for Super Bowl 52. Sad the fan base is split and probably will be until Wentz gets a Super Bowl. Yeah, probably. I mean, I don't doubt it, but I don't listen to any of that shit. I don't listen to it. I don't acknowledge it. Everyone has their own opinion, but if you support this team, you got to support everybody around it. So it is what it is right now. Not that many comments. You guys are just talking shit about my crew. Oh, God. Yeah. So at this point, we're just gonna have to find out what this team's all about. And JJ says, Joey, would you be down to throw Grow in the harbor? I probably would. I wouldn't mind it at all, be honest with you. So, Jeffrey Lurie is gonna have to make some decisions, and this team. Honestly, it's not going to take much. I think that they can make some moves, and I think we'll be fine for next year. I think they just have to be very careful what they do. And if there's any type of bullshit in this locker room, get rid of them. I don't care who the hell it is. I don't care how much skill they have. I can give a shit less. But we'll see what happens. Kavai Jones says, I love Wentz, but man, I went to the Pats game. He looked horrible. And then this game was really bad too. Yeah. And it's not just about, and it's not Wentz. I understand Wentz just throwing some bad passes, but it's everybody all around. It's the scheme, it's Mike Rowe, and I mean, if you have an offense that defenses can literally tell what you're doing, it's not good. It's not going to help our quarterback. It doesn't help you make plays. It doesn't help anything. So we'll see what happens with that. But I'm not like blaming everything. Wentz played like shit the past 2 weeks, and don't get me wrong, he did. But there's more into it than just Wentz. Okay, there's more. There's more than just that. Offensive line hasn't been very good either, and this wide receiver core has been playing very. We all know. I mean, if you don't have receivers, you can't throw the ball. I mean, if you have nobody that gets separation, hence why Jordan Matthews is gone. Hence why Matt Collins still hasn't had a damn reception. I mean, it's just that bad. It's just you cannot. Whether it's starters, whether it's backups, it doesn't matter. I mean, what's it going to hurt by putting in young wide receivers? What's it going to hurt, really? Why are they being so damn picky? What's the point? They should just put whoever the fuck in there. Like, why are they being so damn picky who they have in the fucking game? Just keep them in there. Give them the damn reps. I mean, you take them out of the game after one catch, it's just like, it seems like to the player that catches the ball and runs to the sideline, it seems like they have no faith in that player. And it's just, how do you think they feel when that happens? That's just horrible. It's just crazy. And when you look at that Seahawks team coming in, without Russell Wilson, that team sucks. That team is going to suck when he's gone. That team is going to suck when he's left the building and they just have some regular pocket quarterback. They're lucky they have a quarterback that could run backwards 20 yards and still make a nice throw coming around the bend. So, 17 points is not bad. This defense been playing at a high level, and I got to say, it's played very well. AJ, that is their wrenches, they're moderators for the channel, so they control if someone needs to get timed out, kicked off the stream, or I don't if you have a wrench, you cannot block anybody. Do not block anybody. If you need to put them in timeout, put them in timeout. Never block anybody. Otherwise that wrench will be taken away. And that's how that goes. So those are just moderators. Yeah, I don't know, Sharon. I don't know if Alshon Jeffrey is. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if he's the one that's been talking crap, has been talking about Wentz and whatever's going on. It's just a damn mess at this point, and I don't know. And if that's the case, you need to get rid of him. I don't care. I don't give a crap. Look, if you just say you get rid of Alshon Jeffrey, and just say you get rid of. Just say you trade Zach Ertz for a first round pick and then some, and just say Aguilar walks, which he fucking better walk. Now you have the power to use some compensation, get a starting receiver in here. Maybe if you get an outside receiver, in the draft, and then get a slot receiver in free agency, get someone quick in the middle, or whatever it is, it is. You know what I mean? You never know what's going to happen. At this point. So it is what it is. So no, nobody blocked Cowboy X Factor. He's a good dude. Cowboy X Factor is the dude. All right, who wants to get blocked? No one get blocked. Nobody get blocked. I don't want anybody blocked. I'll find out who's blocked. Oh my god. Oh my god. So if you guys haven't, there's some people that aren't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. You know how this channel goes. Shake squad up, fly goes fly. That's how it goes over here. Lord, oh yeah, everybody, if you guys haven't, I promised Lord Dagger this. Please subscribe to Lord Dagger. I'll put his name up if I could find a There he is. If you guys haven't, new Eagles vidmaker, Lord Dagger, just started doing some good things. He's been upgrading his videos and doing some good things with that. If you can, please subscribe. His name is right below me, as you can see with his comment in the live chat. Lord Dagger, subscribe to his channel, please. I really do appreciate it. Me and Lord go back a long way. We used to play a lot of games together and do some cool things. So Lord Dagger's a cool, chill guy. Tells you straight up what's going on. So I really do appreciate it if you subscribe to his channel, give him the support that I would do. I would appreciate it if you guys could do that. Oh, AJ, definitely. I have to go on my phone because I can't do it from StreamYard. So let me go on my phone and I will. I have a video going to be uploading. It's probably about the Jordan Matthews, Greg Ward stuff. Oop. So let me go to this chat really quick. Let me go to the chat. Hold on. AJ is a moderator. Okay, you are officially a moderator. Matt Weeks, what's up, bro? How is everybody doing tonight? We're just talking Eagles. We're just chilling out. I'm going to boo you before you get the wrench. Oh, man. I slept for a while today, guys. I slept till about 2 in the afternoon. I was tired. It's been a long week. These Eagles don't help me with my week here. Eagles have the Miami Dolphins. There's not really even to go much over the team. There's really nothing much to go over when it comes to really, there's nobody other than Xavier Howard, and Devontae Parker. Kenyon Drake is gone. He got traded. I mean, really, there's not much there. Aqib Talib, I don't even know if he's starting. I know he got traded by the trade deadline by the Rams for a 5th-round pick to put him over in Miami. I swear to God, this is going to be a good test, and this is going to be a really fucked up test this week. If you cannot get past these DBs, I see Xavier Howard is a good corner, but if you can't even get these linebackers are horrible. I mean, this team is bad. Yeah, Keith Talib's in Miami. He got traded to Miami and by the deadline. He was kind of injured too, so 5th-round pick. If you don't beat this team, someone's gonna get fired later, or someone's gonna get fired after next week. So, yeah, it's gonna be kind of crazy. So we'll figure it out. But this is gonna be something. This is gonna be something to look forward to, because I kind of want to see. Ken Wissenhunt is a QB whisperer. He's perfect for Eagles OC. That's actually a pretty good choice. I like Duncan. Duncan, you said it right. I like that a lot with him. There's going to be a lot of teams, a lot of personnel, a lot of guys that want to come over to the Philadelphia Eagles and try to take that OC spot. I don't want no more promoting within the organization. I don't want them promoting one more fucking person in the organization at all anymore. So. I have our streams actually still up of our GTA days. I still have all our streams up from our GTA days. I miss those days. Problem is that half of everybody doesn't have the same console. Like if we all have a PS4 and we want to play some GTA and chill out, then yeah, that'd be freaking great. Eagles Body Bag 18 says playoff game 1, Deshaun Jackson comes back for a playoff run. Mark my words. It's if we make the divisional round, if I'm hoping we get into the divisional round, if we can at least make the divisional round, there is a huge chance Deshaun Jackson could be back and be coming back with a vengeance, because a week after surgery, he was already jogging lightly, which was great. And Deshaun Jackson's trainer said he's going to come back better than ever. And I believe it. I really do. Really do believe it. VP Ord, what's up, man? I remember your name definitely. We probably ran into each other on here. We'll see. Like we said, the plays have to be better. The the if they're making it so obvious that we're doing certain plays, and that's not good, then Mike Rowe is not doing his job, and we're losing games because of it. And Carson Wentz doesn't have a step on anybody because if defenses know what plays we're running and we're running them nonstop with tight ends all the damn time, then we have a damn problem. We have a huge problem. So I don't know. I honestly don't know. Don't know what's going to happen. Um, we're going to have to see. Oh, Grizz used to play with us all the time. Yeah, well, I streamed. Yeah, Bacon. I streamed everything. I have everything on here still. I should have like on my channel. If you just type in my name, probably type in like GTA or something like that. It should be on there because I didn't delete any of the GTA streams. So, but we all need to jump on. So, other than that, guys, that's really it. I'm just gonna probably just chill out, and I'll be doing a stream. I might be doing 2 streams this week. I might be having a guest on my channel, Giovanni, tomorrow. I don't know. I still have to talk to him. It might not be this week, maybe next week. I don't know. But I'm going to be doing a stream with Giovanni. I don't know if you guys know him. He was part of the Philly Knights. I've known him for a long time. Good guy. And then I'll do my usual for the Read and React show on Wednesday with Philly Jim on his channel. So tune into that. Probably 10:30. I have to work until 10:30 Thanksgiving Eve, unfortunately, or 10 o'clock, and I'll be home by like 10ish, whatever. And we'll probably do that pretty much. So other than that, that's really it, guys. We're just gonna, yeah, that's pretty much it. So I will see you guys later. Shake Squad up. Fly, fly. Peace. Peace.